Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are doing June's pick a card reading for 2023. I know I'm a little late, I do apologize. Things have been busy. So with that, we are doing a mermaid and ocean themed for the month of June because June is my birthday, so I'm picking the theme. Now, all I ask you to do before you even look at the piles is to get into a calm, quiet space, take a few deep breaths, and really let your intuition or your gut pick the pile or piles in front of you. This is a general reading, so do keep that in mind and know that there's a message for you in here somewhere. And there will be timestamps for each pile in the description box below, as well as in the pinned comment from me in the comment section. All right. This video is kindly sponsored by Madam Glam New York. They are a nail polish company that I absolutely adore working with as well as using. They are a company that is free from 21 of the most harmful chemicals found in nail polish. They are vegan, cruelty-free, and palm oil-free. And this is the Blue Malicious collection. This is a color collection that has a ton of fun, bright colors, and I chose some of the warm ones to work with. We've got, oh my God, pink here. We've got gentle coral. We've got the sunset in Hawaii. And the yellow here is Kierda. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. These bottles are great, especially if you're doing nail art and you are working with them for a long time. They won't wear on your hands. Plus they have the color that is right on top of the bottle, so perfect for storing. This is what the colors look like on the nail. And I have to show you my nail art. I wonder if you can tell what I was inspired by. But we have some fun hearts here, rainbow hearts. We've got this hollow zebra-y looking like thing there, as well as some Lisa Frank inspired leopard spots. And we've got this fun ombre and confetti look. And I really tried to capture the feel of what a Hot Topic was like in the early 2000s with marble ink nail art here. So these are so much fun. And if you are wanting to try the Madam Glam New York for yourself, there is a coupon code in the description box below, as well as in the pinned comment by me, that will provide you 30% off your first purchase if you choose the pay-as-you-go method instead of becoming a VIP member. But if you are using Madam Glam already, I highly recommend checking out the VIP just because you get an extra discount on top of what you're already going to spend. So I enjoy Madam Glam. I think the colors are fun. The polish always does what it says it's going to do, and the colors are the exact same color as it is on the bottle. So if I can do fun nail art like this, you can too. Thank you so much to Madam Glam New York for continuing to sponsor these videos. I so appreciate it, and thank you all for watching and knowing that sponsors like this help to provide videos quicker to you guys. So thank you so much, Madam Glam, and let's get back to the video. All right, so group number one is going to be this, what I'm assuming a snail shell. I don't really know, but that's what I'm assuming. Pretty though. Group number one. Group number two, we have what I believe is called a sea urchin shell. Group number two, lots of texture there. And group number three, coming in with the most texture, we have this spiky shell here. Group number three. All right, so the timestamps will be down in the description box, like I said, as the pinned comment, so you can skip right ahead to your particular group. If you need to pause the video to meditate on the cards, you can do so as well. If not, I will see you in your particular group. Hello, my group number ones, those of you who chose the big snail shell here. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for your June. So we have the Mermaid Tarot here first, and then we'll dive deeper with your Oracle cards. All right, first up, this card is going to represent the overall message for your June, and we have, love to see it, the Three of Pentacles. Right on. And then your last tarot card is representing the advice on how to move through this energy, and we have, oh, the King of Cups. Nice. Okay, so let's discuss here. So the Three of Pentacles, this can talk a lot about collaboration and working together. So for some of you, there might be a lot of that going on in the month of June. You might be on a team. You might be working with a lot of different people. You might even be the head of the team, because we do have this king here as well. So there's going to be a lot of people coming together to create the successful endeavor that you are working on, whether it is in your office job or a creative project, whatever it looks like for you. There's going to be a team effort. And then there's the other camp here that is all about expansion by themselves. So growing and expanding your reach, what you are capable of. New opportunities are going to be coming your way regardless of whether you're working with other people or by yourself. So there's a lot of success to be had. There's a lot of sharing ideas, helping with accepting new projects, accepting ideas and new ways of doing things from other people. There's just a lot of passionate energy involving what you are creating and what you are working on. But the 3 is a number in numerology about expanding and going beyond where you were starting at. So there's a lot of prosperity and abundance to be had should you be on your way of expanding your reach, your knowledge, what you do for your career. And this could even be creativity as well, like just working on something new and only for yourself, that type of a situation too. So there's a lot here, but at the end of the day, it's all about taking new ideas, making them work together to create a new project, as well as just expanding where you were coming from. So you're growing, you're taking the seeds that you planted and the ideas that were only in your head, and you're putting them into like the creative process and building upon it. So then we have this King of Cups here, which is the king of emotional stability. This king does not let his emotions get the better of him. He's very balanced in how he uses his logic as well as how he uses his emotions. So they're very balanced, and he's okay with being vulnerable. He's okay with being compassionate, and he has a lot of empathy. So the advice here is, if you are working with other people, put yourself in their shoes. Know that you're all doing this to create one end goal, and that you all have valid and worthy ideas to bring to the table. Each of you have different experiences that can help project this project into existence and create a bigger and better thing. So be compassionate with your teammates, be compassionate with your coworkers, be compassionate with yourself if you are doing this on your own. There's a lot of knowing when to back off and knowing when to push. Again, we're talking about that balance here. Don't overanalyze everything. This is not the King of Swords. Don't overanalyze it. If it feels good to your gut, if it feels good emotionally, everything feels good, because we were talking about the cups here, then move forward, go ahead, progress, because you're expanding. Some of you even might be stepping out of your comfort zone with this. So again, if it feels good, be led by your gut and also be led by your empathy. There's a lot of being intuitive here, whether it's to your own needs or others. The cups energy is very fluid, very much involved with emotions and even your foresight. So if you have this vision, see it through. If it feels good, see it through. If this is about manifesting something as well, like see what you want, visualize it, and make it happen. Like that's your vision board. That is something you focus on every day, and then bringing it into fruition. But the King of Cups also knows how to set boundaries as well. So if you need to stick up for yourself, do so. If you need to walk away for a little bit, do so. Again, setting boundaries, letting people know exactly where you stand and what you're all about and what you bring to the table is going to be important. And to not let people step all over you, talk all over you, not ask you to do things that are out of the realm of possibilities, right? Like you can't create, sparks out of thin air, right? That sort of a thing. So the overall message here is you're growing, you're expanding, but there's a possibility that you're working with other people as well to create that expansion. And if you're not, just know that you have done all of the work prior to be in this position now to create more prosperity and abundant opportunities to come your way. Set boundaries, lead by your gut and by your intuition, and have compassion and empathy this month. Again, June's a hot month. There's a lot going on. We have a lot of graduations, a lot of celebrations, a lot of ends going on. So be compassionate, be empathetic to people who do have a lot of things that they are they're obligated to go to. So don't let that impede your progress either. Like I said, be compassionate, have empathy. I don't know why that popped in, but it was a message for someone. All right, let's keep going. First up, we've got the Oracle of the Mermaids here. And this one says, air. Breathe deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. Oh, remember when we were talking about the King of Swords, which is a representation of the air? So there's a lot here that corresponds to that. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchanging of life-bringing energies. So you're exchanging ideas, you're exchanging experiences, and you're taking it all in, and you're really allowing that to be creating something new and creating something amazing. So, I love this. So more balance with that King of Cups. I feel like too, with the fact that this is a mermaid oracle and we're talking about air, it looks like she's saving this sailor. So she's breathing air into him. So it's almost like this is a complete new experience for you as well. This is something that you haven't experienced before, that this is almost something that's going to take you into a different realm of possibility too. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, the air here with the King of Cups, I was just very happy to see that balance there between what we were talking about and the confirmation of the cards. Okay, next we have the Healing Waters Oracle. This is... Yes, Healing Waters Oracle. First up, we've got the Wishing Well, unexpected gifts, kindness, and karmic jewels. What were we talking about? Other people have these amazing ideas and shared experiences that can help progress your project or your fulfillment forward. Again, be kind to the other people, especially if they're bringing in knowledge that you have not had before. Be compassionate. Know that you're going to be gaining something as well, and they're going to be gaining something from you. And again, if you are not working with other people, this could just mean that you are going to be seeing unexpected gifts coming through because of the progress that you have made. So there's a couple of different things here. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. Next, we have clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. I mean, confirming everything that we've talked about so far. So yeah, you're going to have more ideas coming in, more opportunities coming your way, things that will come to create more abundance for you and more opportunities after that. Then we have let it rain. Allowing what is, inability, and trust. So trust here is going to be important. Trusting yourself that you can do this in June, and trusting that you're going to be succeeding in the unknown and what the possibilities are coming into your situation. Know that trust is going to be important when you work with other people. They have expectations just as you have expectations. So you want to be able to fulfill that. Trust that you can. To me, the let it rain also, I'm getting the vibe of cleansing. So you might have to cleanse some bad behaviors or bad habits. let go of some toxicity, negative self-talk, that sort of a situation. Cleanse that out before progressing forward. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your abilities. I'm getting that too. Cleanse yourself from all of that. Sometimes, quick caveat or tangent, I should say, when you're in the shower or running water of any kind, allow yourself to feel like the water is washing away all the negativity, all the negative thoughts, and flowing down the drain. It's not coming back. So it's a great little cleansing practice that you can do when you are getting ready for your day. All right. And next up, we have the messages for the mermaids. First up, oh, I love to see this card. Abundance, yes. So, I mean, more confirmation that we're having more opportunities come our way and creating abundance. Next, we have contentment. Oh, I love this too with the lighthouse in the background. So it's almost like this is the future. Like this lighthouse is the future. Like you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're seeing the end results already. And you are satisfied with it all. You're satisfied with the progress. You're satisfied with yourself, with your team, with how this is collaborating together, with everybody working together. Everything feels good. Everything feels happy. Contentment is a wonderful thing to feel. Just happy in the present moment. And your last card for the message for the mermaids, we've got the future. Did I not? Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is something that is going to propel you forward. Your future looks bright. Don't be afraid of the next best thing that's going to be happening for you, because there's a lot of opportunity coming your way. What you're creating now, what your effort you're putting in now is propelling you forward for an abundant future. Things are looking bright. Like I said, satisfaction. And isn't that one of the most amazing things to feel when you are working, when you're doing a job, is contentment and satisfaction in your work? Like that is what we strive to have, is at the end of the day, we feel good about the job we've done. We feel content with what we've made or what we've produced. And we feel like that's reciprocated by who we work for or customers, fill in the blank, however it resonates for you. But at the end of the day, we want to know that we did a good job and we feel good about the work that we've put out. So yeah, this looks amazing for you guys. Let's keep going. This is the Sacred Sea Oracle. First up, we've got the Manta Ray Mother, compassionate kindness. Again, we have that confirmation of compassion and kindness. So I'm getting more so like you're too hard on yourself. You're too hard on yourself. You guys might be perfectionists as well. Like nothing you produce is good enough in your eyes. Nothing you do is, up to par with who you're comparing yourselves to. Knock it off. Knock it off. I've said this before and I will say it every day until my dying breath. No one is like you. You are uniquely you. What you provide and give to the world, nobody else can. Even if you make candles, right? Your whole job is making these amazing candles, and you're upset because you are comparing yourself to other people who also make candles. And you say, why am I making candles? Because everybody else is making candles and they probably are smelling better and lasting longer than mine. Why do I even bother? Knock it off. Because you bring something to the table that those other people don't. And not to discount the other people, but there's a reason why people will come to you and purchase from you, right? You are uniquely you. So that means you bring something only you can to the table. So knock off the self-talk that's negative. Be compassionate to yourself. Show yourself some love and kindness. Support yourself with loving thoughts. And if you have a bad day or a hard day, that's okay. Tomorrow will be better. But know that whatever you are competing with in your head is just that, in your head. Okay. Be more compassionate to yourself. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. You're a perfectionist. Most of you are not satisfied. That's why we have the contentment card here. You're not satisfied with the work that you're putting out. You're going to start looking at things a little bit differently and seeing that contentment. Next up, we have Priestess of Transition. Honor individuality. I mean, we were just literally having that discussion. So yes, know that you are you, and that's it. You are amazing at being you. Honor that individuality. This could be a big transition for you. Like I said, you're expanding, you're growing, your reach is growing, your brand might be growing. So honor that. Look at how far you have come and look at what you have accomplished. This is not an easy thing to do, and you have done it. So again, when you start having those negative self-talk moments where you're putting yourself down and you're comparing yourself to other people, take a moment to breathe and just look back at where you were a month ago, where you were a year ago. All right. Those seeds that you planted as the Ace of Pentacles, you're now at the Three of Pentacles. You're seeing them grow and you're reaping some of the rewards from that. And your last sacred sea, we have Sea Goddess of Creativity, fresh creative joy. I love this for you. Yeah, bringing in fresh ideas, fresh perspective. Your creativity is going to start flowing. You're going to start seeing things in new and ingenious ways. I love this for you. All right. Then we have the, what is it called? The Sea Soul Journeys. Oh my goodness. First up, we've got Stretch. May you extend your reach. I mean, confirms the expansion there. Confirms what we just literally were talking about your reach. Oh my gosh. Then we have Space. May your heart and your scope expand. We're, again, talking about expansion here. Your heart, again, this is about you being able to accept all of yourself to move forward and know that you are worthy of the opportunities coming your way. Yes, it's scary when people start expecting things out of you, especially when it comes to creative things. But at the same time, look at this as an amazing adventure, a challenge, that they're coming to you wanting this from you. Know that you're capable of this. Know that you've got this. This is all you. Allow yourself a sacred space to go to when you need a little bit more support. That might help. Do a ritual for yourself that is a self-care ritual if you're having these, moments of self-doubt. Because look, we're human. We all have this every day sometimes. But know that there's a reason why you are getting opportunities. And your last Sea Soul journey, we've got Pause. May moments of calm sustain you. We were just talking about a sacred space. To take a breath, to take a breather, to nurture yourself. And to pause, to look back at everything that you've accomplished. When things get too crazy or too taxing for you, pause. It's okay to pause. It's not okay to press stop. All right, then we have the Oceanic Wild Oracle. Authority. We've got another king, it looks like. Claim your authority. Speak, create, be authentically you. Step up to the plate and be the authority that you need to be. Because remember I said that some of you might be taking up a leadership position or you might be leading the project. There's more confirmation with that. But again, authority isn't, reigning over as a king and being what is the word I'm looking for? Someone who is oppressive, right? Authority is like, I have the experience and I can help delegate what I need to delegate to the team. And allow this project to move forward with more ease. There might be a need for more structure as well. When I see authority, I kind of associate this with like emperor energy, divine masculine energy. So to me, this is like, okay, well, let's make a plan. Let's have more structure. Let's see if we can all kind of support each other with those things and move forward with a little, like I said, more ease. Take on a little bit more of that masculine aspect, which is taking action, moving with swiftness and, integrity as well. So, whatever gender you identify as, it doesn't matter in this reading. It's just everyone has that divine masculine and the divine feminine. So it's action and receiving. So that's what I'm seeing with this card. And then we've got awareness. Sorry, my eyes. I think you're going to start seeing how your thoughts are manifesting in your head, because awareness is about seeing the situation before it, culminates into something that could go the opposite direction that you want it to. Like this lighthouse here. Awareness of what you're bringing into the future. Awareness of what you're doing, of what you're creating, of how your thoughts affect yourself, of how your words affect other people and yourself. So look at this with more integrity and have that awareness of also too, when you need to tap out for a little bit and when you need to tap more in. Be more present. And then your last one of this, we've got beauty. And she's looking at a mirror here. So this makes me think that you guys need to focus on knowing your self-worth more. Like how you see yourself, you need to switch that perception to beauty, to know that you are valid, you are worthy, you are smart, you are, so capable of doing anything you want to do. Give yourself a little bit more grace and compassion and know that you are worthy. All right, our last couple of cards here. So we have empathy again. There's more beneath the surface. So yeah, focus on empathy. And I think a lot of this has to do with empathy towards yourself. Then we've got safety. Don't be too proud to go back to the shore. Like I said, don't be too proud to tap out for a minute, to pause, to allow yourself some space. And next we have wild. Believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance with the waves, and drink in the sunshine. Wonderful advice. Know that you are worthy. Beauty, again, we've got that. And your last card is a message from the mermaid. We've got sacred touch. We mermaids have the power of comforting touch, and 'tis time for you to seek out healing massage, share a hug, be held by those who love you. Give yourself the blessing of respectful, sacred touch. All right, well, I'm going to end your reading with that to have you think it over a little bit. So that's what I see for your June. There's a lot here. Take what resonates. I know that there were a couple things that could have been in different directions. So if this resonated with you, let me know down in the comment section below what group you chose. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love you and I like you. If you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Thank you again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 2s, those of you who chose the sea urchin-y guy here. Let's see what's going on in your June. So we're taking a look at the messages from the mermaids first, the tarot, and then we've got some oracle cards to dive a little bit deeper. So first up, this card is going to represent the message for your June, and we've got 9 of Wands. All right. And then this last tarot card is going to represent the advice on how to move through this energy. And we've got, strength. Okay. All right. Well, you've had a go of it. So take what resonates again. know that there's a lot of you that are probably viewing group number 2. So this Nine of Wands could represent a lot of different obstacles that have come your way, that you have had to persist with. So the Nine of Wands tells me that you have been in it. You have been feeling the need to get back up on the horse, even though the horse keeps wanting to knock you off. That you have been self-reliant, really working toward, your goal, no matter what obstacles come in your way. It feels very heavy. So I feel like there's been a lot of challenges. There's been a lot of ups and downs for you, but for this month of June, you're almost done. You're almost there. Whatever goal that you're trying to reach, you're almost there. Don't give up. That's the big message here. Keep getting back up on that horse. Life has a tendency to test us over and over and over again. And sometimes it feels like, at the end of the day, why are we doing this, right? Is this because I just need to go in a different direction, or do I just keep fighting? What is the point? What do I do, right? Well, the message is don't give up. The message is you're almost there, because the card that comes after this is the 10 of Wands, and that signifies a completion. The 10s always are a completion. And so this is just telling me that you are in need of more boundaries. So this month of June, I would really like to see the focus be on standing up for yourself a little bit more, providing yourself more boundaries, providing yourself more self-care, and allow yourself to be around people that you can trust, that can give you the support that you need, that can give you advice and lift you up, rather than surround yourself with people who are constantly being in a negative state of being, where they complain and they, they ask you, why are you still doing this? Why don't you just, give up? So set your boundaries correctly in the month of June, because this is something that is going to be important for you. Turn off social media should you need to, if it's getting too much. Turn off the things that are going to be providing you stress. Allow yourself more time to be in a calm state of being. But boundaries seem to be a huge one that keeps coming through in my head. I feel this huge weight of just exhaustion, of you just, tired all the time, feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world, that you've just, you're trying and you're trying and you're trying. But at the end of the day, sometimes you can't light your own way. And I want to say, please know that things will get better. This is the grunt work that we have to go through sometimes. Sometimes life is relentless, and it's like, hey, well, let's keep testing this person and see what they do. So whether it's people or your job or a goal that you keep trying to reach, don't give up, because there's an end in sight. But the advice here is the Strength card, which means you will be overcoming the obstacles that are in your way if you don't give up. There's going to be some persistence that you just have to keep going through, knowing that you can handle any challenge that comes your way, because you have already defeated a lot of those challenges. You've already come through unscathed, a little burnt, but still in one piece. So you can handle the challenges that are coming, because you have this endurance and this courage and this trust in yourself, and the trust that at the end of this, everything's going to be coming up roses for you. Everything's going to be working out the way that you want it to. Okay? This Strength card as advice is indicative of your endurance, of your courage, knowing you can handle anything. know that too, like, you can face your fears. Sometimes we have to sit with our fears and confront them and ask our fears why we even have them in the first place. And a lot of that has to do with shadow work. You know, is it self-doubt? Is it, you know, not feeling like we're good enough? Or is it just, you know, a fear of messing up, fear of not reaching the goal? We have to sit with these things in order to kind of move past them. So move forward. Know that you can face all of these challenges head on and win and succeed. But move forward even if you don't feel confident, even if you don't feel like you have the necessary means to succeed, because you're almost there. You've got this. Okay. Yeah, I keep wanting to just tell you, don't give up. And boundaries are going to be a huge, huge thing in June for you. Are you one of those people who just can't say no? I feel like that's a large portion of you guys too. Like, you guys just can't say no. Like, you feel guilty for saying no and putting yourself first. Like, you feel like you need to always say yes in order to get ahead, or stay in good standing. And whilst that may be true with some things, please remember that you need to refill your cup. You can't say yes to everybody, because when you say yes to everybody, you say no to yourself. And when you say no to yourself, you can't say yes to everybody else because you don't have anything else to give. So you need to be consistently working on refilling your cup before you can pour into somebody else. Okay? So whatever this is that you are trying to climb this mountain of, know that you're almost there. Don't give up. Set some boundaries. Now let's keep going with our oracle cards. So first up, we have the oracles of the mermaids. We got energy field adjustment. Absolutely. Aura cleansing and health. So we're going to get rid of all the toxic people, all the toxic thought patterns. We are going to adjust our perspective, and we are going to move forward with the knowledge that we can do what we set our minds to. We are worthy of this goal. All right. Next up, we have the Healing Waters Oracle. First card, immerse yourself. Training, learning, new hobbies, passions. So this might be something that you are working on, this new hobby, or like training in a new position, or a new passion that you're, you know, consistently working on and trying to do. Or this could be that you are immersing yourself in these things for self-care and to help you kind of navigate your way through this accomplishment that you're trying to do. So there could be a couple of things there depending on what camp you're in. Follow your passions, follow what lights you up, follow what sparks joy. And then we've got the Well Maidens, kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. So this goes back to self-care. Put that compassion into yourself, respect your journey, respect how far you've come. Know that this is all going to be for something, not all for naught. Again, self-care is coming up in my head all the time with this. The Mist, trust your inner compass, be led from within. There you go. Know that you're on the right path. Know that you're going to be getting to where you need to be, where you want to be. Next, we have messages from the mermaids, and we've got trust. Again, more trust. Trust your inner compass. Trust that it will all work out the way that you want it to. Next, we've got turn away. So with this here, it's like, stop allowing yourself to see the negativity. Stop harboring people who are a negative input into your life. Turn away those people, those situations that are not good for you right now. Again, boundaries are going to be important. Turn away the negative thought patterns, all of those things. Go the opposite direction. You don't need that. You need to focus on your goal. You need to focus on you accomplishing what you set out to accomplish. Your next move forward. I mean, we more confirmation. We don't need to explain that any further. Then we have the Sacred Sea Oracle here. Sacred Serpent Spirit, so DNA activation. So things are changing here, and we're going to change our thought patterns. We're going to change the way we see things with this DNA activation. So I wanted to read you this here. So Kundalini activation support, trusting you have what you need, nothing more. More trust. Nothing more, nothing less. Consciousness activator and evolutionary growth from within. So you have more authority over your life than you may realize, and you can have any kind of awakening experience you would like to have. How do you want to see this go for yourself? What kind of different perspective do you want to have on this? Trust yourself that you know which way you want to go. Then we have Sacred Fish Spirit, surrender to simplicity. So maybe you're making this more complicated than it needs to be. Maybe you are not having simple enough boundaries for people or for yourself. Maybe things are just a little bit of a harder perspective that you're seeing things from, if that makes sense. So surrender to the simplicity of it. Allow things to be a little bit more gentler, more compassionate, more easy for you to work through. There might be a simpler way of doing things as well. And then your last one of this deck, Riptide Tunnel, course correct. So again, there's a correction that needs to be made in this journey that you're on. And you might have to utilize your intuition and your strength as well as boundaries with this course correct here. There's something, you know, when you keep doing something and you can't get the result that you're looking for, and you're like, why isn't this working? Sometimes it's stepping away from the problem or the situation for a second to kind of get a fresh perspective, like a breath of fresh air. And then when you've eaten, when you have a good night's sleep, you can come back to that situation or that problem with a fresh new perspective and be like, oh, that's what I was missing. It was right in front of me the whole time. So there's something that you need to kind of like turn away from for a second, kind of allow yourself to replenish yourself, and then see the situation, the problem with a fresh outlook, and you'll see something that you missed. And you might see a solution quicker that way. So there's some kind of course correct here that is in the cards for you, literally. All right, next we have the Cecil Journey. We've got Herd. May your brave call be carried on the wind. Oh, I love this because, again, we're talking about being courageous, moving forward. But I'm also getting with this card, ask for help should you need it. Don't be afraid to ask someone for help with this too, whether it be in the situation or if you need a support from your team, people that you trust. Let them help. It's okay. It's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. I know it's easier said than done, but you're brave if you ask for help. Next we have Believe. May the sea deepen your faith. So you have to believe that you can do this. Obviously, you know you can do it. You're almost there. You're super persistent, super good at persevering with whatever challenges are thrown your way. So you got to keep the faith that you're going to see this through, that it's going to be done, that you're going to hit your goal. Then we have Forgive. May you let it be. So forgive the people, forgive yourself, forgive what you need to in order to move forward. All right, next we have the Wild Oceanic Oracle. Release. Yep. We already talked about that. Release what doesn't serve you to move forward. Release your self-doubts. Then we got Broken. Yeah. So, yeah, this confirms a lot of what I was feeling. You've got some bumps and bruises on you. You've been through a lot. But you're still here. You're still doing what you need to do. You're still persevering. So you're broken, but you're not obsolete. you're not out of the game. You're still ready to go. So remember that just because you're broken doesn't mean things can't get fixed, doesn't mean things can't get better. This is also asking you to release your fears. Know that all of your imperfections are beautiful and make you even more valid because those experiences have led you to this point, okay? And your last one out of this is transformation. There is a transformation at the end of this, and you might already be experiencing it, right? You're going to reach your goal. You're going to go through this, but come out the other side. You have the strength within you to persevere, to face any challenges, and to face your fears. So there is a transformation happening, and it's already currently going on because you're doing it. And again, boundaries, for whatever reason, that keeps coming into my head. All right, Sea Melodies, I think this is what it's called. First card, we've got self-care. Yeah. Drowning doesn't always require water. Boom. Next, we've got flow. Let your worries drift away. And your last one, patience. The tide will come in when it's ready. Beautiful. And your last message here, we have floating above. We, the mermaids, sometimes come to the water's surface to soak in the light and to breathe in the world of the air. It is time for you to stay above a situation. Go higher, gain perspective. Weren't we talking about that situation, walking away from it a little bit, coming back and getting a different perspective? Well, you have been through it. You're tough. And I know sometimes it's really annoying and really hard to sit and listen to somebody say, you're tough, you've got this, you've been through it, you can get through more. But it really is the case here. You've been through it, but you're at the end of the tunnel now. You're going to get through this. You're going to see the outcome happen. Just stay vigilant, keep up your boundaries, keep up your self-care, and know that this is all for a bigger picture, right? You're doing this because you have a goal set in your mind for the month of June. So you've got this. It's going to be okay. I love you and I like you. If this message resonated with you, let me know what group you chose down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And if you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 3s, those of you who chose the spiny shell here. We're going to take a look at what the Mermaid Tarot has messages for you for the month of June, and then we will dive deeper with your oracle cards. All right, so first up, this first tarot card is going to represent the message for your June. Love it. We have the Ace of Cups. Nice. And then this last tarot card is going to represent the advice on how to move through this energy. And I love this. Queen of Wands. All right, let's talk about it. So the Ace of Cups talks about a new beginning. And a lot of it having to do with a new beginning in the form of emotions and relationships as well. So this could be the month that you are finally opening up your heart and allowing yourself to receive more secure and more fulfilling relationships, whether that be platonic or romantically. But this is literally allowing yourself to open up and be a little bit more open with what your expectations are too. This is bringing in peace, love, happiness, but emotional fulfillment for sure. Also, yeah, I keep seeing like just be open to receiving, because sometimes when we get involved with emotions, it can be hard to open up and it can be hard to receive. So like, especially like if you're receiving somebody that is like complimenting you, like I'm going to use this as an example. like, oh, you've got the prettiest eyes. And then you're sitting there on the receiving end being like, oh, I don't like this. I feel uncomfortable. Why are they thinking I have these pretty eyes? Oh, let them think you have pretty eyes. Be open to receiving. All right. Have an open mind, have an open heart. This could also be, if you're in a healthy relationship, if you're, happy in your romantic relationship, this could also be about you giving yourself more self-love, more respect, focusing more on you in June, which is completely valid too. Because, us humans, we typically are the givers. We are like conditioned to give to other people and to do for other people and be in acts of service. So this might be a new experience for you, allowing yourself to be on the receiving end of those acts of service and that giving nature. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's beautiful. And you receiving love from you is divine. But yeah, this could be a new love coming in, or new partnerships with new friends, deepening your relationships that you already currently have, spending more time, making plans to be in each other's lives more, hang out over the summer. Now that some of you are done with school, like this is like, I can let my hair down and really provide friendship more, to those that I've neglected because I've had finals all for the last couple months. So yeah, this could be a lot of things. So take what resonates. Again, the advice here is this Queen of Wands. This is beautiful. This is like, just be your bold, confident self. If you are, stepping out and trying to date again, be confident in yourself. Be passionate about, what you do and what you're about, your vibe. Be bold. Know that, you got that ambition, that drive to create something amazing for yourself in this relationship. Create something amazing for your partner or your potential partner. But yeah, I feel just you need to be confident about yourself, because the Queen of Wands, she's confident, baby. She knows who she is. She knows what she's about, and she knows what she wants. So if you are being timid, if you are being intimidated, don't worry. Utilize this energy coming from the Queen of Wands. She's passionate. She is the life of the party. She brings all of the great drinks. She knows how to make that one dish that everybody salivates over. She knows how to dress. She is the life of the party. She knows everybody's favorite things and favorite topics. Like, that's the kind of energy to put into this. Be excited. The Queen of Wands, she's so passionate. She's so fun to be around. She's confident and bold, and she's the kind of person that walks into a room with that outfit that you're like, God, I could never pull that off, but she just looks amazing. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, where did she buy that? Where did she find that? It complements her so well. That's the energy you need to bring into this June, okay? You can totally do that. You can embody that Queen of Wands energy. I love it. When you think of Queen of Wands, like, I like to think of her as Beyonce, right? She knows exactly who she is. She's got talent. She's got grace. She's passionate. She's sexy. She's driven. She has that ambition. Queen of Wands energy is Beyonce for me. So when you want to embody somebody, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. So lots of new things coming your way as far as emotions, as far as self-care, as far as allowing relationships to come back into your life, or to open up to new possibilities of a new relationship and deeper the ones you already have. Just know that you're deserved of it, that you are worthy of it, that, this also too, I'm getting, it might not be for everybody, but if you are out on the dating scene, the person that you are possibly having coming in might not be the person that you would normally go for. It might be somebody, like, how people say they have their type? It might possibly not be in your quote unquote type. It might be somebody completely left field for you. And it's going to be amazing. So look out for that too. Like I said, keep an open heart and an open mind, because you never know. I just have this feeling too, like some of you, it's going to be somebody who you're like, wait, really? I'm not used to dating somebody who, likes Magic the Gathering and plays board games on the weekends. Like, I never thought I would be into that kind of a gamer guy. But here this guy is, and he's interesting, and he's got all of this to talk about, to discuss with you, and you find his passion awesome and intriguing, right? So think of that too when you go forward with this. All right, first up we have the Oracle of the Mermaids. Here we've got I can never say this, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. Boom. That's what we were talking about with this Ace of Cups. I love confirmation right out the bat there. Next, we have the Healing Waters Oracle. First up, we've got the Isle of Avalon. Healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. So this goes right along with that self-care too. This might be a time for you to really focus on healing past patterns, healing past relationships that were issues for you, past traumas, returning to wholeness and allowing yourself to know that you're whole alone on your own, but also when you bring somebody else in, they have to make you feel whole too. Like they have to be a part of the puzzle. They aren't the whole puzzle. Does that make sense? So returning back to wholeness and healing is going to be important in June. And I think too, once you start embodying this Queen of Wands energy, you're going to find a lot of healing too. When you start accepting yourself, flaws and all, and start working on your confidence, knowing that we're all flawed. We all have cellulite. We all have a little bit of extra fat on us. We're a little pudgy. It's okay. We can't all be perfect because nobody is perfect. And if you are perfect, you bought it. No. Next, we've got the Pearl. Alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. Ooh, from grit to grace. So yeah, you might have experienced bad relationships in the past. You might have shut off dating. You might have shut off allowing yourself to feel for other people. But we're now turning that hurt into opening that heart again and allowing that grit to become grace. Giving yourself grace, knowing that not every relationship is going to be perfect and end up being happily ever after, and turning those experiences into allowing yourself to be open for others now. Knowing that, not everyone is going to be your cup of tea, and you're not going to be everybody else's cup of tea, but you will find somebody who has a teacup and saucer at the ready to drink you up. That came out weird, but you know what I mean. Then we've got Atlantis. Keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. Stay in flow. Stay in the alignment that, you are going to be this confident, bold, amazing person that you are. And you are going to find all of these people that want to be in your life, that want to provide you with great conversation, with love, and allowing yourself to receive. Stay in alignment is hard, but it's so worth it. Knowing that you have a goal in place, knowing that you can achieve something, knowing that people want to help you, want to see you grow, want to support that too. Like, that's a huge one. Again, reciprocity. Is that what it is? No, that's not the right word. Being open to receiving, allowing that receiving energy to happen for you. You might be the kind of person that you were always the one doing things for other people. You were always the one giving and everyone else was the one taking. Now is your time to allow yourself to take. Somebody's going to want to give you the world, and you're going to be too scared or too timid to be able to receive it. So be in alignment and know that you're only settling for somebody that's going to give you the world, because you're also going to give them the world. All right, let's keep going. We have the messages from the mermaids here. Be spontaneous. Ooh, that might be fun. It might be something that you do where you there's like a flyer of an event or something that you see, somebody tells you about an event that's happening, like, you know, a book signing, or I don't know, like a pop-up shop, and you go and you meet somebody there. Don't be afraid to be spontaneous. If you feel drawn to like showing up somewhere, or somebody's like, oh, let's go to karaoke tonight. You know, I heard such and such is going to be there. Like, we're all going to go. You should come. And don't say, oh no, you know, I'm going to go home and Netflix for a little bit and pass out. Maybe if you feel like the vibe is right and you like those people, you're like, okay, you know what? Yeah, tonight, yeah, let me do that. Let me go out there and have some fun. You never know. Those situations can turn out to be some of the best times. And you meet the best people when you allow yourself to just be spontaneous, right? So don't be afraid, because you never know what you're going to see when you be a little bit more spontaneous. If you allow yourself to have more spontaneity, go with the flow. Allow it to happen. And remember, being in alignment too. Go with the flow. Keep going with the direction that feels right to you, that you feel called to. And communication. This is going to be big, because again, we always want to be in a relationship, whether it is romantic or platonic, that has clear communication. That is going to be important for you moving forward. Communicate your wants, your expectations, and your boundaries. Because again, this is like a running theme, boundaries. Boundaries are going to be important for somebody to know when, you know, where that line is, right? We won't know what that line is unless you tell us. So you have to be in communication with that. You know, this is what triggers me, XYZ. This is what I love, XYZ. You know, when you told me that, you know, this happened, this wasn't the best way to tell me, you know, those sort of conversations that you have. Be confident in your ability to communicate your wants and needs. And if you have needs, speak up. Because again, I'm getting the sense that you are the type of person that gives all the time and neglects yourself. So be okay with receiving and communicate what you need. Because again, people aren't mind readers. They can't continually give you stuff if you don't ask for it or say that you are in need. All right, let's keep it pushing. We've got the Sacred Sea Oracle. Your first card is Code Keepers of Divine Love. Oh, more confirmation. We've got a love connection coming. Be in love. And you know what? If you're already, like I said, in a relationship, all of this still matters, just in a different way. Be spontaneous with your partner. Go with the flow. Let it happen. Communicate your needs. Still works. Be in love. Be so in love. Allow yourself that time to spend with each other. You know, be like a spontaneous date night, but be in love. Be in love with yourself. If you're single, self-care still. Be in love with the fact that you are uniquely you. Be in love. Rainbow Light Temple. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Rainbow Light Temple, inner light activation. So this is like, let your light shine. Let yourself be bold. Let yourself be put out there for other people to enjoy. And that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Like, shine your light. People would love to bask in it. And your last one from this deck, we've got Ocean Oracle. Cultivate creativity. Which again, we've got the Queen of Wands, which is ultimate creativity too. So put yourself in creative situations. Get creative on your dates. Get creative with your outfits. Get creative with where you want to go spontaneously. Get creative with, you know, who you put yourself around. You know, you might want to go hang out with a different group of people. You might want to meet new friends at like a place where, you know, you do pottery. You might find more friendships there with special interests with you. Be open to kind of allowing yourself to step out of your comfort zone too. Utilize creativity. All right. Next, we've got the Sea Soul Journeys. Courageous. Love it. May each breaking wave build your courage. It takes courage to put yourself back out there. It takes courage to be a little bit bold and try new things. So it's okay. Put yourself out there anyway. Hope. May the horizon always sustain you. You got to have hope that the situation's going to go the way that you want it to go. And then we have Alive. May you delight in vitality. Queen of Wands energy. Next, we've got held. May you feel the ocean's caress. Now, again, this can be platonic, or this could be romantic, or this could be metaphorical. Hold yourself. Surround yourself with compassion and love and allow yourself to be loved. All right. Then we have the Wild Oceanic Oracle. Generosity. Don't lose it. This, look, the way that I see this too, though, is like somebody else is giving you something. Like if you're looking at this card, like I am, they're giving you what they have in their hands, not you giving them. Does that make sense? So again, allow that to happen. Allow yourself to be the taker for once. They want to give you the world. They want to give you their time, their efforts, their love. Allow that for yourself. They're the ones being generous now. Then we have nurturing. Oh, I love this. This is more self-care. This is nurturing yourself and the budding relationship. Or if you already are in a loving one, nurturing that one. And then we have more creativity. So yeah, you might meet somebody in a creative way, or you might utilize this in a creative situation. So like, you know how people, when they meet certain people, will inspire like a song or a painting or a story. This might inspire that for you. Okay, and then we've got the sea melodies. I think this is what it's called. Journey. Half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. Like I said, I think there's something like you going out and doing something that you're going to have fun with. Then we have guidance. Find safety in your beacon's light. So there might be somebody introducing you to somebody else. But safety too, like that's popping out for me. When you're going out, don't go out solo. Or if you do go out solo, just be safe about it, right? Take your phone, have some mace. Like, don't put yourself in situations that are sketch. I know as adults, it's, you know, bar hopping and stuff like that. Like, things can get sketch real fast. All right, then we have more ambition with the Queen of Wands. Set your sights beyond the horizon. All right, and our last card here, Mystical Islands. We, the mermaids, know the location of the blessed mystical isles, and we can take you there. This is a time for a sacred journey, one where you experience the blessings and wonder of adventure. More journey. So this might be a new adventure for you, a new journey, a journey of self-care, a journey of deepening your relationship that you already have, or a journey of finding a new somebody that completes you. Okay, so hopefully this made sense. I know it was a little all over the place, but I'm excited for you. I'm excited for this June. Don't be afraid to receive. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know what group you chose down in the comment section if this resonated for you. I love you and I like you. If you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Alrighty, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.